Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Command Center. We'd like to put our favorite commanders, maybe even yours, front and center. And you know we can't do that unless you play those three monstrous letters, EDH. What does it stand for today, Hondo Ken?
You know what? Because you guys have been stuck in the house for a while, I'm going to give you a pass because you may have forgotten. But if it's anybody out there, you should remember that it stands for Even Demons Hide. That's right. Sometimes they get shook out their Nikes because they don't know what's coming around that corner. But before we get into that, we got to give a shout out.
We want to give a big shout out and welcome to the Mana Squad, Luke.
Hey Luke, thank you for showing some love and appreciation for what we do and the content that we bring. And because we shouting out Luke, we got to give you his favorite commander. Who's he bringing?
Yeah, so his favorite commander was a toss-up. He gave us two, but we flipped the coin and settled on one to talk about is Ezeri, Claw of Progress.
Okay, let me tell you something. This card is why I save bail money. Because when you play this against me, the heat rises because I get mad. You want me to tell you why? Experience counters.
Yeah.
So explain to the people out there what this commander does.
So Ezeri, Claw of Progress is 2 blue and a green. It is a 3/3. And like you said with the experience counters, every time a creature with power 2 or less enters the battlefield under your control, you get an experience counter.
You know what happens when you go to combat?
At the beginning of combat, you get to divvy up +1/+1 counters based on your experience counters on a target creature you control.
So you just slap it. And my favorite thing in blue and green is trample and flight. So we coming across the fence. To say hi. Well, thank you, Luke, for supporting us and the things you do. But a new set has come out, ladies and gentlemen. It is called Ikoria. It's the big bad things that go bump in the night. And Ikoria has given us some promising things.
Yeah. So one of those things are large creatures that can pair up with your commander. Or they can be companions.
I guess we can call this a companion piece.
Yeah.
So a lot of, I've been trolling the internet, looking through some of these, Reddits. I've been looking through some of the comments, and it's a lot of hate coming towards these companions.
Yeah.
I've been hearing stuff like, why do I need this in my deck? Who puts this in their deck? Why do I need a companion? This is another card I need to keep having.
This is breaking the format, the 100 card format, and
I was taken aback. You heathens! How do you not know? And that's why we're here today. We're trying to explain to you, 1, why you need this, and 2, how it's going to take your decks to the next level. Especially Commander players, because we got more love for you than any other format, because those other formats don't exist.
They're lesser to me.
Exactly. In fact, what other formats? So...
What we talk about? Sega Genesis? I don't know.
So which companion do we want to do a companion piece on today?
Well, since we talked about Demons Hiding, let's talk about the Demon Kraken, Gyruda, Doom of Depths.
Oh, it's an AKA Release the Kraken, AKA Let's Get It Kraken, AKA Pour Me Some Kraken.
So before you run out of Kraken puns, so Gyruda is 4 and 2 hybrid mana, blue and black. It's a 6/6. 6/6 for 6. So do that Trinity thing. Here's the other thing. If it acts as your companion, you can only play even converted mana permanents, even converted mana cards in your deck.
Now let me explain to something when this big boy hits the table. When he hits the table, you and your opponents mill 4 into your graveyard. You get to select the creature out of that stack, put it on the battlefield.
As long as it has an even converted mana cost.
That's how he plays.
Yeah.
That's how he tether balls. And now, we're trying to bring this to your attention because there's a lot of commanders out there that would love to pair up with this guy.
Yeah, but we kind of get the sense that, and we're going to do this for all of our companions going forward, that some of the companions they printed, we realize that they're looking for specific commanders.
They searching for the one. They tried Tinder, but it ain't for them.
Yeah.
So we're going to help pair them up. Who are we featuring with this guy?
So to make this either a partnership or this love connection, I'm not sure which way this is going at this point, but let's just say our first companion that we want to talk about, I really think that maybe this wants to pair up with Lazav, the first Lazav.
Lazav said, first of all, explain to the people out there what Lazav says.
So Lazav Dimir Mastermind is also Dimir, is in his name. So 2 blue, 2 black, has hexproof. Whenever a creature enters the graveyard from your opponent's, whenever a creature enters your opponent's graveyard from anywhere, hand, library, whatever, Lazav can become a copy of that card and retain its actual name.
This sounds like a match made in heaven, don't it?
Yeah, so Gyruda enters the battlefield, just starts dumping things, and your commander become a pick of anything that hits the graveyard, and you also get to bring something back from the graveyard with Gyruda. Honestly, I think that Lazav can just become a copy of what Gyruda brings back because it touches the graveyard at some point.
Amen to that.
So that's really dope. And I think that Lazav is probably the best one to pair it up with. I would say second best choice. If we're trying to make a love connection here, it has to be the other Dimir Kraken. And that is Rexiel, the Risen Deep.
Okay. I've never heard of that. What you want to explain it?
So Rexiel is a 6-drop. This is a bit hefty, but it does some good stuff.
What does it do?
It's a 5/8, so it's pretty big. She 5'8".
All
right, so
she's a big girl, real big girl.
It has Island Walk and Swamp Walk.
It can Crypt Walk. It can go over your territories. Okay, what else?
So when it does combat damage to a player or opponent, or whatever, it gets to cast an instant or sorcery card from their graveyard for free.
That's a value meal right there. I think they might even come with nuggets. But you know what? It's a couple of things in these decks that you might want to include. Of course, when we give you a companion piece, we're going to help set you up right for the date. So what's a couple of cards that they might want to feature in this deck?
So we're talking high synergies here. Granted, these decks are new, so we won't be able to look up the synergies on EDH, right? It won't be as accurate just yet. But we know that there has to be some very, very high synergies. And I think the highest synergies or strategy to play with this is clones and flicker.
So we taking out your spark. Okay, follow me here, people. Follow me here, okay? I've been preaching this gospel since it came out.
Yeah.
We're talking spark doubles, okay? Spark doubles can come in as copies of planeswalkers and legendary creatures. We're also talking about Kaya's Ghost. Wait, I know it's got to be even cost, but I'm still going to preach Kaya's Ghost form, even though we can't put it in this deck.
Yeah.
We're going to talk later.
Yeah.
But spark double, we're talking about what else?
Vizier of Many Faces.
We're talking about Shakasima's student.
Talking about stunt double.
We're talking about the classic clone. We call this deck the Keikashi Sensei deck because it is the copy ninja. It's able to become anything you are but better. Anything you can do, I can do better. Sharingan. What? What?
Yeah, so like we said, also with this, we want to do a flicker package. So your Teferi time bubble, Teferi telling time. I don't know, Teferi with a watch. Though anything that flickers.
You want your Thassa, the deep dwelling. Oh, you knew the new creature enchantment for Theros that lets you flicker?
Yeah.
What else you want?
I think maybe a Helm of the Host, since we can't use Conjurer's Closet. We can just make more token copies.
Okay, wait a second. We don't need to do that. Okay, you don't need to don't poison the waters like that. We do not. Helm of the Host does not need to be featured in any Commander games. Okay, he's a little crazy right now. He's a little delirious. You know, he's been drinking salt water for the past 2 days. I don't know.
Let me put you up on another game, then.
Okay.
You ever heard of a card called Dance of the Many?
No.
All right, Dance of the Many is an enchantment card for 2.
Okay.
Comes in as a copy of any creature on the battlefield. But it has an upkeep of pay 2 blue to maintain it. But we don't care. We just cloning our Gyruda so it can die. That token copy can die. So I'm not paying 2 on the upkeep.
That's right. Kakashi doesn't care about stamina. He just cares about getting the job done. And that's what this deck does. It gets it done. Anything your deck can do, mine can do better. So you know what? I know you guys are out there looking for cards. And you know what's best for you? Look down at the bottom in our affiliate link. Yes, that's right. If you go down in that link, not only can you help us, you can help yourself. You can go ahead and get some of these cards while they're on the low, help soup up your deck, and be a powerhouse in your play group.
That's right. So you can also like and share, subscribe to our channel, tell other people about us, share us on the interwebs, the Reddits, the social medias. I don't know what's going on, people.
Yeah, we stay on the internet, but like and subscribe. But until next time, peace.